It should stand some hairs up on the backs of our necks when we see news that companies like Facebook and Amazon are proposing company towns. But we've been through this many times before, and it typically does not end well. I'm in Lello, Colorado, where in 1914, Colorado National Guardsmen killed upwards of 20 plus citizens, including women and children, for striking against Colorado Fuel and Iron's extremely unsafe and exploitative labor practices. But why did a state militia attack and kill citizens that were striking against a company? Well, because John D. Rockefeller Jr., part owner of CF&I, hired them to break the strike. Yeah, one of the richest men in history hired the government to kill citizens for the sake of industry and profit. So where do company towns come into play? At the time, Colorado Fuel and Iron built company towns to house their workers, providing them with health care, education, and basic amenities. However, these towns were wholly owned and operated by the company, and they were created to control their workers, exploit their labor, instill loyalty, and to prevent unionization. The company owned all real estate and businesses, meaning that all the money that these miners made essentially went straight back to the company. They even took immigrants of different nationalities and put them into different towns to make communication more difficult and therefore unionizing more difficult. And in spite of these malicious efforts, the United Mine Workers of America was able to organize a general strike in September 1913, leading to the Colorado Coalfield War, which was one of the most violent labor uprisings in American history. Fast forward to today, and one of the world's richest men is spending millions to fight unions, while once again on a track to create company towns. While the company towns of today aren't immediately identical to those of a century past,
all three sticks!
A nice tall glass of mercury. This'll cure my hiccups in no time. Another one of my sons just died. Not again. Time to throw out the garbage. Cause that's how we do it in my time. We throw our trash on the ground. Children, don't forget to drink your beer. Give you strong bones. Martha, I forbid you to wed that man. He's Irish. We're not even the same species. The Smiths think they're so fancy. Ooh, my kids know how to read. Guess what we're doing today? We're going to see the freaks. Come on, guys.
Hello, my name is David from the Amazon factory. I joined Twitter yesterday and I have never had to piss in one of these. Hi, I'm Irma. I have a cardboard box in my username because I'm not being held at gunpoint to tweet. My name is Tara. My hobbies are true crime and posting about the mega corporation I work for. One thing about me is that I'm allowed to poop whenever I want, no questions asked. You don't really believe the peeing in bottles thing, do you? That is an outside rumor spread by internal emails within our company. Amazon is fun, rewarding, and challenging. One of the big challenges is figuring out which one of my many bathroom breaks I should use to go to the bathroom and which one I should use for leisure, like drinking water. Lisa, branch OAK4, amateur cooking fan, pro binge watcher, person who is allowed to piss and shit. What? Is your food bowl empty?